Unlike the race for Attorney General, that runoff, the mudslinging for Texas's 30th congressional district is happening on the ground in neighborhoods and online. The runoff election to replace longtime Congresswoman Eddie Bernice Johnson is heating up. Former congressional staffer Jane Hope Hamilton got into the runoff against State Representative Jasmine Crockett, but she's coming from behind and hungry to win. Do you think your campaign's being messy at all, or are you talking about facts?
Absolutely not. I'll tell you exactly what we're talking about. We're talking about my record.
And Hamilton did talk about her record, including her years of congressional experience and her work with elections. But she also had a lot to say about Crockett.
The facts is that Jasmine Crockett was absent when her colleagues were on the House floor, when they were negotiating against the worst voter suppression bill that we've seen in the history of this country, trying to, figure out a way to make sure that they could protect the voters. Jasmine Crockett was not there.
Hamilton is talking about last summer's legislative session when Democrats walked out on a controversial voting bill. Crockett stayed in D.C. making television appearances against the bill. But once some Democrats started to return, she stayed behind and didn't vote on any version of the bill. Here's how she explained it.
The reason that we have voter suppression on the books right now, the one that has caused so many vote-by-mail applications to be rejected, is not because I wasn't there, but because of my colleagues that did go back and absolutely voted. Because before, there was no vote to take. My district absolutely supported the decision that I made.
Hamilton also accused Crockett of taking millions from a former Trump ally and lying about her connection to the family of Botham Jean, the man killed by an off-duty Dallas police officer in his apartment.
I've had some that have been pretty upset about the lies that have been lodged by my opponent. They're saying we don't have time for this.
Crockett got the endorsement from Congresswoman Eddie Bernice Johnson after Hamilton already put her name in the race. Crockett also has endorsements from Dallas City Council members, members of Congress, and local clergy. But Hamilton has endorsements from many of Crockett's Democratic colleagues. She's ready to tout that.
Crockett's colleagues in the House who are supporting me, like Anchia, like Chris Turner, like State Senator Royce West, they're supporting me because they know me. They know me, and they know me very well.
But Crockett says it's not always about who you know.
It shouldn't be about how long you've known somebody. It should be about the fact that somebody has the skill set.
The last day of early voting here in Texas is tomorrow, so you can head to the polls and do that. If you miss tomorrow, Election Day, runoff Election Day, it's Tuesday.